Hi everybody, I'm Dheai, the Oriental practitioner. As I said, I'm not a medical doctor. Now, a lot of people ask me to talk about insomnia, about difficulty sleeping. Now, please, as I said to you, in Oriental medicine, from our philosophy, every condition is divided into yin and yang. Yin epilepsy, yang epilepsy, yin asthma, yang asthma. Same rule is applied, yin insomnia, yang insomnia. But before we talk about insomnia, what do we define insomnia is the either difficulty following sleep from the first place, or following sleep easy but waking up and you cannot go back to sleep. That's what we refer to insomnia. We talk about first one. The first one, if you have difficulty to follow sleep from first place, this means you go to bed, your body at rest, but you cannot go to sleep. This means either we have a blood deficiency and a nutrients deficiency. If we have anemia, most of the time anemia accompanied by insomnia. That's why if you ask women, most of the time their sleep become disturbed either around their period time or the menopause. Why? Because the blood carry the mind, capture the mind. If the mind is not captured, you will not be able to access the subconscious state, to enter the hypnotic state, to start the sleeping process. As we said, this is the sleeping process when it contains the 4 stages. I don't want to talk through them now. This means the alpha, the theta, the mega, the beta. We don't want to talk about them, just we mention them. Now, as we said, difficulty following sleep, blood deficiency, and the body lacking in nutrients. But if you say, no, I'm able to follow sleep easy, but I wake up. When I wake up, I cannot go back to sleep. And when I cannot go back to sleep, I start to think. And when I think, most of my thinking is negative, expecting the worst scenario. What and how and when and why and where. With a suspicious mind, an inquisitive mind in a destructive way. Some example, children have inquisitive mind, but is fabulous. Why? Because in exploring way, they want to learn, they want to experience. But this is inquisitive mind in a destructive way. If you are waking up, you can't go back to sleep. This means related to yin deficiency. The yin, this means the cool, the moisture. That's what happened when the woman in the menopause. One of the menopausal symptoms is insomnia, because the decline of the estrogen. It makes the mind wanders. Now, either way, we could help you in a very big way. Number one, the first one, when you are not able to follow sleep because blood deficiency, nutrients, this means you need to increase your iron. You have to eat spinach, broccoli, cabbage, dark green vegetables, and you have to match them with vitamin C to help the absorption. And salty water, salty tea, salty coffee, everything. And the other one, when you wake up and you cannot go to sleep, this means you have yin deficiency, you have heat in your system. We have a specific point. We help you when we treat you. This is one of the things when you press the point in the top of the ear. It's called the apex of the ear. When you pinch it and when you clench the sole of the feet, when you clench the sole of the feet with the apex of the ear, it will help to cool the body. And we want you to do it also with the eyes exercise. Please refer to my previous DVD about how do you cleanse the mind through the eyes movement. And also about food, you have to eat yin food. The yin food, the food which cools the body. Lettuce, cucumber, beetroot, every food, it cool the body. And do your best, don't eat 2-3 hours before bedtime. Avoid alcohol, avoid smoking, avoid too much sweet before bedtime. Thank you so much, big kisses. Please share and subscribe with your friend. This is the Oriental Practitioner. Most of this information you'll find them in my book, which I already published, Oriental Medicine and Eastern Philosophy, and now it's in Amazon. Big kisses. Bye bye. Bye.